Hello friend, today's topic is Pharmacy Act 1948. It is a complete notes on it. So, introduction. It is a chapter 1 introduction. Actually, it's have 5 chapter, that is first one introduction and fifth one is miscellaneous and second one is PCI, third one is State Pharmacy Council and fourth one is that is a registration of pharmacists. Now we are proceeding towards the introduction. The act is enacted on the 4th March 1948, came into force in 1st September 1949, and objective of this act is to regulate the profession of pharmacy in the India and applies to the whole India. Important authorities of this chapter or this act is to be first is PCI, that is Central Council, that is Pharmacy Council of India. It is established under the section 3, constituted by the central government. Head office of PCI is in New Delhi. President elected by the of its PCI members. Vice President also elected by PCI members, and its tenure is 5 years. The composition of PCI is 6 members are elected by the UCG, 6 members elected by State Council, 1 member from the Medical Council of India, one Director General Health Services ex officio members, one is Director of Drug Control ex officio member, one government analyst nominated, and one representative of each state government. Now the function, that is section 10, prescribe the minimum qualification for the registration, approval course and institutions, maintain the central register, inspect the college and courses. Second is State Pharmacy Council. It is established or constructed under the section 19, constituted by the state government and president elected by the council members. The composition of State Pharmacy Council are 6 registered pharmacists elected by the pharmacist and one registered medical practitioner, one government nominees, 3 ex officio members, that is chief administrative medical officer, officer in charge of drug controller, and government analyst. The function of state register pharmacist is to be maintain the state register of pharmacists, handle the registration and renewal, take the disciplinary action, implement PCI guideline. Next one is register, that is a state register under the section 29, contain names of registered pharmacies of the state. And second one is register, central register, section 15A, maintain the PCI, contain names of the all registered pharmacists across the India. The education regulation under section 10, framed by the PCI with the approval from the central government, cover the minimum qualification, duration of course, practical training, examination pattern, example like D.Pharm, B.Pharm, M.Pharm, minimum required education, and registration is section 32 to 33, that is first register maintained by state pharmacy under the section 30, prepare when the act is first implemented in the state. Qualification of for entry section 32, passed an approved exam D.Pharm or B.Pharm, trainee compounder or dispenser before a certain date, and practicing pharmacy for not less than 5 years. Third one is renewal of the registration section 34, annual or prescribed by the state rules. Removal from the register section 36, in case of professional misconduct it is under the section 36 to remove the name of the pharmacist from that register. Offense and penalties is comes under the section 42. Penalties, unregistered person who are practicing the pharmacy is fine up to 500 rupees or imprisonment up to the 6 months or both. Dispensing medicine without the registered pharmacist is punishable, same for that. False represented as a registered pharmacist, fine and imprisonment. The important from this content we are extract some most important part is the sections. The section 1 is short title, extend, commencement. Section 3 is for the PCI. Section 10 is for education regulation. Section 12 for the approve for the foreign qualification, and 15A for the central register, 19 for the constitution of state pharmacy council, 29 for the preparation of state register, 32 for qualification for the entry to the register, 34 for the renewal registration, 36 for the remove from the register, and 42 for penalty for the practice without registration. The key highlight of the Pharmacy Act 1940 is the only registered pharmacist allowed to be compound, dispense, and prepare the medicine. Use the title pharmacist. Education regulation under Section 10. We have studies previously. Council of India responsible for monitoring the institution approval qualification maintaining the central register. The mnemonics for to remember the things are PCI, the central body, the PCIC means the central, SPI state council, the S means the states. The exam tips to be remembered shortly. The section 42 is most important part of penalties. PCI is covered under the section 3, SPI covered under 19. Registered pharmacy remember section 32 and 34. Central register PCI 15A. State register that is section 29. Thank you friends. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel for the upcoming videos. Thank you.